Hello everyone, welcome to Chem Analysis. This is my second video on carbon chemistry. If you have not watched my previous video, in that video I have discussed about different procedure for carbon generation and different type of reaction of carbons. If you have not watched that video, then click at the I button, you will get the link of that video. In this lecture, first I will discuss about two reactions and then I will solve previous year CSR net and get questions on carbon chemistry. So let's start this lecture. The first reaction I will discuss is Wolff rearrangement. As you will see, in many cases of carbon reaction, the reaction is going through a rearrangement, and that rearrangement is named as Wolff rearrangement. And this rearrangement occurs like this, that is, this species, we can write it like this. This one, the resonance form of this will be like this. And it under thermal or photochemical condition undergo fragmentation, that is carbon nitrogen bond cleavage, heterolytic cleavage, and will form the corresponding carbene. And this carbene will undergo rearrangement, that is R or alkyl group attached to the carbonyl group will migrate here, and this lone pair electron on the carbene will form a double bond here, and this alkyl group migrate with retention of its configuration. That is, if it is R, then in the product the stereochemistry of the alkyl groups, migrating alkyl group will be R, and if it is S, then the absolute stereochemistry will be S in the product. So it is migrating here and the lone pair is forming here double bond, and this species is known as ketene. This rearrangement is known as Wolff rearrangement, and if this ketene is reacted with a nucleophile, then the nucleophile will attack at this carbonyl carbon and it will form here anion. Here it will be CH. It will form here anion, and that anion will get protonated by water or proton present in the reaction medium and form such species. If the nucleophile here is water, then the species, the final product will be acid, and if it is alcohol, then the final product will be ester. Is it okay? Now the next reaction I will discuss is Arndt ester reaction, and using this reaction a carboxylic acid is converted to its homologous acid, that means one carbon greater carboxylic acid, and the reaction proceeds like that. At first the acid is converted to its corresponding acyl chloride by reaction with thionyl chloride, and then it is reacted with diazomethane, and one of the resonance form of this diazomethane is like this. Here this anion will attack here and will eliminate this leaving group chloride. And in the next step, another diazomethane molecule will abstract one acidic proton from this methylene position, will abstract one H plus here, and it will form the corresponding anion, in the next step If it is heated, it will liberate nitrogen and will form the corresponding carbene, and this carbene can undergo Wolff rearrangement to form a ketene species. And if it is reacted with water, then water will attack at this carbon carbon. It will open up in this way. At first, if water attacks at this carbon carbon, then the carbon group open up and then again form double bond, and ultimately this pi bond will open in this orientation. This anion will abstract H plus from here and will form the corresponding homologous carboxylic acid, that is one carbon greater carboxylic acid than the starting carboxylic acid. This reaction is known as Arndt-Estad reaction. Now before solving the question, just see few more examples. I have discussed in my previous video that if such diazocarbonyl species is treated with a rhodium catalyst, then it will generate from this diazocarbonyl species its corresponding carbene by the elimination of N2, and this carbene can undergo addition reaction with one double bond of benzene, and the resultant species, that is, there will be a formation of cyclopropane ring, and in the next step it will undergo electrocyclic ring opening under thermal condition to give 7-member species. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Here is 7-member. That means at 2 position, 2 position double bond. This C will be double bond. It will generate such species by the reaction of benzene and diazocarbonyl species. Now, if a carbene species is generated, it can undergo insertion within a CH bond. That is, from this diazocarbonyl species, if it is treated with a metal salt, that is metal catalyst, then it will generate its corresponding carbene, and this carbene can undergo insertion with this CH bond forming 5-member ring, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now similarly, here we can see that it is diazoketone compound, and if it is treated with a rhodium catalyst, then it will generate its corresponding carbene, and that carbene can undergo insertion within a CH bond of this cyclohexane ring, and the final product will be okay. And in this last example we can see that first it will generate the corresponding carbene, and that carbene can undergo insertion within a NH bond. As I have discussed in my previous video, that a carbene can insert within a CH bond as well as heteroatom H bond, that is NH or OH bond. So here this carbene will insert within this NH bond to form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-member species. Okay, now let's solve previous year CSIR NET and GATE questions. This question came in June 2012 in CSIR NET exam for 4 marks. We have to identify A and B in this reaction. From the first reaction we can see that it is a addition of carbene to a double bond. since there is a formation of cyclopropane ring, and the carbene here reacting with this double bond is CBr2 carbene, that is dibromocarbene. And this carbene species can be generated by alpha elimination of CHBr3 if it is treated with a base, as here we can see that the base is potassium tertiary butoxide. That is, in the first step it will abstract a acidic proton and will form this anion, and it after alpha elimination of one bromide will generate this carbene species. Now this carbene species can add to this double bond to form this cyclopropane ring species. So the first condition A is CHBr3 plus potassium tertiary butoxide. So from the option we can see that between 3 and 4 will be the answer, since it is CH2Br2 and in this case also CH2Br2. So 1 and 2 is not possible. Now the second case, that is this species is treated with silver nitrate and H2O. And the second reagent we can see that here is silver nitrate, that means Ag plus NO3 minus, and this Ag plus will be coordinated with the lone pair electron of bromine, here will be delta plus, since the electron donation is decreasing the positive charge on the silver center, and this coordination will help to eliminate bromide minus as silver bromide, and here will be positive charge, and this carbocationic species will undergo rearrangement, that is this carbon-carbon bond will form here double bond, and here it will be carbocation. And this carbocation will be more stabilized, since it will be stabilized by this double bond, but here the carbocation is on more electronegative carbon center, that is the carbon center containing this electron negative atom. And in the given condition we can see that here is water, and this water will attack here, attack at this carbocationic center to form the corresponding OH species, corresponding alcohol. So the final product will be OH, and here will be bromide. So we can see from the option that the option number C is the correct answer. So next, see the next question. This question was asked in December 2012 for 4 marks. It is given that we have to identify the final product of this major product of this reaction. From the first reagent we can see that it chloroform in presence of base will form the corresponding CCl2 carbene, and this carbene, the CCl2 carbene, will attach at the ortho position of phenol, since the para position is blocked. It is example of Riemann-Tiemann reaction. The first condition is for Riemann-Tiemann reaction. And the product for Riemann-Tiemann reaction, you can see that corresponding aldehyde will be formed. In the first step, After attack and re-aromatization, it will form this species, and this species in presence of basic condition will experience, here will be CH, in presence of basic condition will form the corresponding aldehyde. Since here will be diol, and that diol will liberate water to form the aldehyde. Now this is the product for the first condition, that is CHCl3 and NaOH. There is another reagent, that is H2O2 NaOH, and in this condition this aldehyde will undergo Deakin reaction. Since in the Deakin reaction the H2O2 by reaction with NaOH will undergo deprotonation to form the corresponding hydroperoxide anion, and this hydroperoxide anion will attack at this carbonyl position of this aldehyde to form and will form such species. And now this species will undergo one rearrangement, that is this anion will form here double bond, and this aryl group migrate here and attack at this peroxide bond to eliminate this OH group, and the generated species will be like, it is attacking here, so here will be oxygen, there is CHO, and it will be hydrolyzed by base to form the corresponding alcohol. That is, base will attack here and this group will liberate as O minus, and that will abstract a proton from water. Since sodium hydroxide is aqueous solution, so there is water and it will protonate this hydroxide anion, that is phenoxide anion, and it will form, here will be methyl, it will form this species. So the final product of this reaction, that is major product, is this one. So we can see that option number B is the correct answer. You have to be careful about this rearrangement, that is second reagent, and the second reagent is performing this reaction, that is Deakin reaction. You have to be careful about this reaction. This question came in December 2012 for CSR NET exam, and we have to identify the major product for this reaction. Here this is a diazocarbonyl compound, and in presence of silver oxide it will liberate nitrogen and will form the corresponding carbene. That is CH carbene, and this carbene will undergo Wolff rearrangement to form corresponding ketene, and the stereochemistry of the migrating group, that is alkyl group, will remain same in the ketene product. So this is ketene, and it will be formed after Wolff rearrangement. And you can see that here is methanol, it acts as a nucleophile and it will attack at this carbonyl carbon of this ketene to form the corresponding ester. Methanol will attack here will be minus, and that anion will abstract the H plus from this species or another methanol present in the reaction medium. So this will be the final product. So we can see from here that option number A is the correct answer, since the stereochemistry of the alkyl group will not be changed in the Wolff rearrangement. so it will not be the answer. Now this question came in December 2012. Here we can see that this dicarbonyl compound is treated with diazomethane, and one of the resonance form of diazomethane is like this, and in this form it can also act as a base, and thus it will abstract this acidic proton. Since at the alpha position there is 2 carbonyl group, so it will generate corresponding anion, and the species generated by proton abstraction from diazomethane is like this. Now this anion will be resonance stabilized with the 2 carbonyl group, and now this anion can abstract at this methyl group and will eliminate this nitrogen to form the corresponding methylated alpha methylated species. Now you can see in the second reagent there is methyl magnesium bromide, so it is a Grignard reagent, and the methyl anion will attack any of the carbonyl group. Let's see, the anion is attacking here. Here will be on magnesium, there will be positive, so it will be open up like this. There will be OMgBr. Here it is methyl, and in the third condition we can see that here is H0 plus, that means H plus source. It will protonate this anion, and in the next step it will undergo dehydration to form such dimethyl olefin, that is alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl species. And we can also write this like this, since here is alpha beta unsaturated and dimethyl substituted. So we can see that among the given option number 4 is the correct answer. Is it okay? Now in this question we have to identify the reactive intermediate for this reaction and the final product. Now for the first case we can easily say it is diazo compound. So under photochemical or thermal condition it will undergo nitrogen elimination to form the corresponding carbene. 1 2 3 4. Here will be carbene, it is CH. I have drawn this carbene like this since it will be helpful to identify the final product. Now here we can see that here is one double bond within the compound and the carbene species, and we know that carbene can be added to a double bond, so it will undergo addition to a double bond, and the generated species will be here will be 2 bond with this carbon, and there is 1 bond like this. Is it okay? Now if we draw this structure in better way, then it will look like this. Here and the hydrogen will be at the same side. Since here the addition of the carbene will be stereospecific and occur in concerted manner, so the final product will be like this, and 2 hydrogen atom will be in the same side, that is concerted addition of this carbene. So from the given option we can see that the first option is the correct answer. Now This question came in GATE 2011. We have to identify the major product of this reaction. Now here we can see that there is carbonyl and one is amine, and it is reacted in presence of acid. That is, in presence of acid, amine and ketone will undergo dehydration to form corresponding iminium species. Now the second reagent, from the second reagent we can say that it will generate corresponding CCl2 carbene, and this carbene can attach with this iminium species, and in presence of base the iminium species can be equilibrated with the enamine species. That is, here will be anion and this anion form here double bond, here it will be nitrogen. And it will attack at the CCl2 carbene and this anion will be protonated by water present in the aqueous sodium hydroxide. Now this species will not be stable in this form and it will undergo rearrangement. That is, this carbon-carbon bond will attack here and will eliminate this chlorine at chloride minus. So there will be formation of 6-membered ring. It is attacking here, so here it is chloride and this carbon-carbon bond is cleaving, so here will be positive charge. In the next step, this acidic proton will be abstracted by base present in the medium and it will form here double bond. And finally this iminium species will undergo hydrolysis to form the corresponding ketone. You have to be careful about this step, since in this step maybe this 2 alpha substituted group feels steric repulsion, so here rearrangement will occur to eliminate this chloride ligand and form such 6-membered ring. And in this case there is less steric repulsion since here is one chlorine ligand at the alpha position of this group. So we can see that final product is this one, and from the option we can say that this is the final product. If you don't remember this step, then you can think that there will be CHO and like Raman-Tiemann reaction, and here will be carbonyl. So you can think that 3 is the answer, but the correct answer is the 4. The next question is a very straightforward question, and to know the detailed solution of this question, please see my previous video on carbene chemistry. It is asked that we have to tell about the nature of Schrock carbene, and it is well described in my previous video. That is, the Schrock carbene is triplet in nature and it is nucleophilic. So the first option is the correct. Now let's see the last question of this discussion. This question came in GATE 2012 and the question is not like this. There was given 13C NMR data for the different carbon atoms of the product and it was asked to identify the major product. And here I have just given the reaction and we will try to identify the final product. Now this is a diazo-keto compound and it under photochemical condition will form the corresponding carbene and this carbene will undergo Wolff rearrangement, that is the carbon-carbon bond attached to this carbonyl group will be cleaved and will form a bond here, and this carbene will form here double bond. So the species will be like this. And this since the solvent is methanol and it will act as a nucleophile, it will attack at this carbonyl carbon, and here will be anion that will abstract the proton from this methanol or the solvent from the reaction medium, that is methanol. So this will be the final product. We can write it like this. And here the attack will be from the endophase, and the final product will be endo product. So from the given option we can see that option number 3 is the correct answer. So that's all for this discussion. Thank you for watching. If you are new in this channel, then please subscribe to my channel, and if you found this video is helpful for you, then please like and share this video. Thank you.